Here I have a length of cord, rope, and what I want to do is I want to put an eye splice in this, and what I've basically done is I've cut off the length that I want to put my eye into. The next thing I've done is I've seized it here with a constrictor knot, and once again I will put a link in the bottom in the description on how to tie a constrictor knot. And once again, the constrictor knot, such an important knot, learn it and you'll use it all the time. So what I've done is I've taken it back a bit because these are going to be my leads that I'm going to use to splice my cordage in with. And so I've tied my constrictor knot at that point there, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlay the rope as such so that I can tie my eye splice into the rope. So now that I've done that, I've separated them up to the point of my seizing, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to form the size loop that I want to create. So I think possibly a loop about that size there will suffice for my cord. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the center one and I am going to pass it through one of my lays here. So I'm going to take my fid and I'm going to open up a gap so that I can pass my cord through, and then take the center one and pass it through that gap that I've created at that point there. There we go. And so now I'm going to pull it through, and that is determining now the size of my loop that I'm going to have at this point here. So pull it up tight till we get to the seizing, nice and tight. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around to the left hand one, and as you can see here, so the left hand one, this is my left hand cord now, I'm going to take it underneath this one here. That's my original one where it comes out, so I'm going to pass it underneath that one there. So form a gap with my fid and then pass it through like so. That's it. And then it's come out on the other side. And so the final one I've got left to do is my third one here, and that third one has to come under this one here. So it's going over that one and it's coming under this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up at that point there, and then I'm going to pass it underneath here and pass it through. A little bit stiff to work with. That's the perks of splicing. That's it. Pull it through and then pull all our cords through so they're coming out nice and tight in our loop. That's it. And so now basically we've got all our cords through, and each time we are going to go over, under. Then we're going to go over, under. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up again. So take this lead here. It's coming out here, but we're going over this one, and so we're going to go under this one here. So bring it through and under, and pull it up nice and tight. Then twist it to the next one. So this one's coming out here. We're going to go over that one and under this one. So pull it over like so, pass my fid through, take it underneath, pull all the cord through like so, and then we get to the third one here, and the third one is going to pass over that one and come out under this one, and then pass it through. Now when you're using a very slippery rope, a synthetic rope or something like that, obviously the more tucks you have along there, the better. With a rope like this, which is sort of grips itself, I find that 3 is sufficient, but obviously the more you do, the stronger your eye splice is going to be. So now once again, here's our first lead coming through. It's going to go over that one and under this one. So pass it through like so. Pull it through with my fid. There we go. Then this one here is going to go over that one and under this one. So just tuck it in and pull it through. Like so. And then on the final one, the final tuck, just bring it under there like so and pull it through. And now all our 3 leads have now been tucked 3 times. Roll it to get it nice and flat, and you can see here now when I undo this seizing here as well, just get rid of this constrictor knot. Will be awkward to do because constrictor knots are designed not to be undone. There we go, and you can see here now that it's now created a nice eye splice in our rope as such. And once again, I would go around and trim these off nice and neatly, and then just keep twisting it and pulling it up tight, and that will cause your cordage just to sit nicely back in place again. And now we have a nice eye splice here that's not coming undone. That's certainly not coming undone. And so we've now, in this piece of rope here, at this end we've got our eye splice, and at the other end we have got our back splice as such. So that's 2 forms of splicing in one small piece of rope.